VA757 the show. We got my boy Jody Ryan in the building. How you doing, man?
I can't talk.
I was on your show, now you're on mine.
I appreciate it. You know, you know how we do.
How you been, man? What you been doing?
I can't complain. You know, now I'm tapping into the high school wave now, hosting the game, announcing it now. So that's been fun for me, bro.
Where you been hosting that so far? Just Indian River?
Right now, I did Indian River. I did Indian River. I did Nazareth River.
Okay.
Versus LC Bird. That was a goddamn. And it seemed like, bro, you know how the hoop league go. Like when I get on the mic, this shit be a good game. That's how them shits been.
For real?
Bro, this shit went crazy, bro. I'm like, that LC Bird, Nazareth River shit, the nigga had to hit a shit at the buzzer almost.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the three, they went up by one. It was like 5 seconds, like boom, boom. They win it, you know what I'm saying? The Indian River game, it was down to the wire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mother got a big steal. They get the layup. They go up. I'm like, damn, these shits coming down to I did the Woodside jank. Shout out to Step Up. Let me do that. The Hoop Fest for him. That was fun. And I ended up getting an offer from John Marshall from that jank, bro.
For real?
So February 1st, I got to go to do their Hoop Fest, the coaches for Kansas shit, bro.
Okay,
King Baycott, I got to do his game.
Yeah,
you know, he's number 1 8th grader in the nation. So I'm just trying to take it and
that's what's up.
Keep leveling it up, brother.
Yeah, that's what's up. So not to skip ahead, but was Hoop League the first time you hosted an event? Or was...
No, but on some basketball
shit. On some basketball shit.
Yeah, like...
Yeah,
you
do a lot of
rap. But everybody knows, like, I'm talking shit. If you see me at the city park or some shit, that's what I'm doing. I'm popping shit out there. Like, that's natural, bro. I'm gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? So, it just came natural, you know what I mean? And shout out to Frank with that, you know what I mean? To get honest, he was like, yo, I think we should go do this. They need something like this. I'm like, let me go see about it.
Nah, that's what's up.
It's just been now we almost about to go on the 5th year.
So let's get back to where you were from originally, or where'd you grow up? For the people that don't know.
Oh yeah, you already know Chesapeake. Chesapeake. Anybody ask?
What neighborhood is out Chesapeake?
I'm a Georgetown brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you know it's on.
So you just right down the street from the park, from College Park.
Oh yeah, you already know we used to right through there. Cause first of all, I had a cousin in goddamn Ipswich, so you already know y'all right there. Boom, boom. So run through there every now and then. Y'all had the courts over there. Y'all had the tennis courts and shit over there. What was that? Glendon.
Glendon.
Yeah, running there's some niggas over there. And some niggas had an outside court and shit. So
yeah.
I don't even know who niggas was back then. That's how that was. That era was you just pull up, you on bikes, see motherfuckers hooping, and you got down.
You can go hoop.
You know what I mean?
They definitely ain't doing that no more.
Nah, but you had to be. Couldn't do no one-on-one shit like that. We was at least like 5 guys. They had their little 5, so it's like okay, you gotta know. Hood hopping on. You know, when you can't really go to a different neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, they know you're not from there.
What? You can't do too much. You had that shit on. Nah.
So when growing up in Chesapeake, when did you start getting into sports or start playing sports?
Bro, that shit was like always there, bro. For some reason, the sports was just there. Like, and I ain't had my mom and my sister. They weren't athletes. It was just, I used to watch that ESPN Classic, bro. That's what really got me, bro. Like, that's when cable. I think that was it was a regular cable channel at that time. We just had got cable. I probably like 7. And I used to just be on that shit, bro. All the old shit coming up. That's what got me on sport. I'm talking about I was like in all the sports. You know what I mean? It was more than just basketball. I was like in all them shit. So that shit just got me. You know what I mean?
When did you start playing?
As soon as that shit won't never end. And it was like, cause I'm staying. And then before I got to Georgetown, I stayed on Bethel Road. So that's, you know what I mean? That's like South Norfolk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's South Norfolk. We on Campbell now. You know what I mean? It's different. You know what I mean? That shit different. So out here, that's where I really got my skill set from, like knowing basketball. Cause every day when you come out the house, I'm playing with. Now, if you know Brianna Norman, she played for Nova Christian, the little girl that she went in 8th grade. She played varsity. Her father, I'm playing with. He got like 4 brothers. Every day they outside, they older than me. They 5 years older than me, and it's 4 of them, and every one of them 2 years older. So every day I'm seeing them out there. One of the oldest one, he playing with Oscar Smith at this time. So I'm playing every day. It was whether it was football, basketball, baseball. You know what I mean? Every day, bro. So you had to be you had to keep up. You know what I mean? So I had to get on it.
You play.
You had to get on it, bro. You already know.
True. Nah. So I know when I first moved out here, like rec basketball was like everything. Well, it was. I ain't gonna say everything, but it was just. It was spoke about just as much as high school or junior or like middle school basketball.
Super
like,
serious.
What team did you play or did you play?
Oh man, I played every year, bro. All the way up to 9th grade. Like that's how serious that shit was to me. Like I remember playing my first coach, Anthony Foreman. Never forget him, Lakers. And I was like, damn, I'm playing for the Lakers, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that shit was. And our era was different, like, cause I remember my coach, bro, in like 2013, and the kids ain't know who the fuck they were playing against. I'm like, how you, bro? When I looked at the schedule, we knew automatically. I'm like, oh damn, they got damn, what's your name over here? I'm like, shit. We know, like the first Saturday, I used to like, oh my god, I know I gotta go see Tate Griffin. I know I gotta go see Joe Hustle. Like, we knew that, you know what I mean? Like, so that shit was just big for me, bro. Like that rec shit was, that was mine. That was mine. I think it was. I peaked out at that point. Like that's how serious it was. Like I didn't take it no further. Like I peaked out at that. That's how serious I took that shit, bro. Like
nah, yeah. What was some memorable moments playing?
Oh, rap. Ooh, I never forget it. I was playing. My man Brandon Johnson. He gonna vouch for it when he see this shit. We was talking shit all week. That was my other best friend. Goddamn. Well, he's still my other best friend. Goddamn. And he was really a football player. But he on the basketball shit because we on it so hard, you know what I mean? And I'm playing this team at this time. We both the number one teams at this time in the rec. And it's like 3 more games left in the season. But we trying to see who's gonna be the number one team and come down because only 2 teams in your rec go to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it come down to we got 5 seconds left, inbound. I get the inbound, like I'm telling them, like, give me the inbound, bro. Like, give me the ball, bro. I'm gonna get it. Like, my man has guarded me. I'm like, I'm gonna blow right bound and I'm gonna get the drink. I got it. Blow bound. I'm talking. I get that side out, so it's half court. I get it on the side out. Get the shit, bro. Blow bound. They get a dude step up. I in and out him. Rest in peace, my nigga Big J. My man passed away. He used to hoop. He was about 6, bro. He was about 5'11" at the time. We probably, we in 6th grade.
Yeah.
No. Matter of fact, we in 8th grade, bro. He about 6'1", 6'2". So I'm coming down the lane, and I just got down. I throw the floater, bro. Like, we get to the lane, and he right there. He swipe hard. I just throw the floater. I just said, I ain't even see it. I just threw the floater, and I got there and fell, because I just said, and then once I get up, everybody, bro, they picked me up. Nigga, I was like, what the hell? Bro, they picked me up, put me on shoulders in a rec game. I'm like, this, you know what I mean? Like, that era was different, bro. Like, that was the most memorable moment for me, bro. Like, damn, like, and we was end up being, the number one, we were undefeated. But the funny thing about that, we lost the first round of the fucking playoffs, bro. First round. That was tough. So I never won a championship, and I just knew we was gonna get it. That was my last year rec. Didn't get it though.
Damn.
Yeah, that worked. But rec, like you said, rec was big. Rec was big.
It was. I know they used to have like my son now, he playing Woodstock, and they used to always talk about playing the verse. What is it, like Kempsville, West Kempsville, some shit like that?
See, Kempsville Road got some shit. Yeah, Woodstock football used to be. That Woodstock football used to be. I used to come see my cousin play. That shit used to be different. I thought Chesapeake rec was the only one doing it. Like, nah, Chesapeake, Norfolk, even Port, like everybody out here, that rec shit was just different, bro. It was the era.
And I remember when I first moved here, like if you made like the middle school team, you couldn't play rec.
Oh yeah, they should shut
like
you down for sure. I remember Joe all them. That was sad for me to see. Like, damn, niggas been playing. Now they going. See, that was a realization too. Now you see motherfuckers going to middle school. You like, damn, they ain't playing no more. You know what I mean? Now you dominating even more. Now you seeing like certain people playing AAU and shit. That taking them away from the rec too. It was like, you know what I mean? So that was a measuring stick as well. That when you was rec, you know what I mean? To let you know where you was at. Because as you get older, you got to start stepping away from rec. You know what I mean? So
true.
Rec was there.
So middle school, you ain't play middle school?
So middle school, my 7th grade year, we had some tough. We had Quentin Spade. I'm in 7th grade. We had Quentin Spade, Trent Holly, and Mike Bond. And, man, you had so many people who didn't make the team, and you couldn't even be mad at that time. So it was like one of those, like, a lot of people knew they weren't going. You know what I mean? That era was just tough. You know what I mean? So I ain't getting that year. 8th grade year, I was supposed to play. That was the point of the period I was gonna play. Man, I ain't have no grade. I played football, and then through the football season, I got kicked off the team because I'm bullshitting. I ain't taking it serious. End up gaining a little weight. This when I'm starting going through adolescence now. Now I'm a little chubby. I'm getting chubby. I ain't never dealt with this shit. Now I'm a little chubby and shit. I'm like, damn, that shit was fucking with my football ability. Now I'm not playing. I was supposed to come in and starting. By the time we get to the first game, nigga, I'm not starting. The nigga that took my job, I was a captain, bro. This shit got serious, they.
Captain not starting this.
Bro, I was a I come into the shit captain. Nigga see me fucking up slow foot and I'm out of whack, out of shape. They're like, oh hell no, I never get it. Renell Jones daddy. Get that nigga off. I'm like, what? Get him off. I'm like, oh, that nigga took my captain position. They say, no, I ain't cornerback no more. I was like, damn. And the final straw with that, them niggas, yo, they disrespected me, bro. Niggas can vouch for this shit. They was like, yeah, if you want to stay on this team, you got to race the slowest nigga on the team. Hey, I was like, hold up, coach. Y'all know me now. Now y'all, bro, they say, Jarvis Cannon, line up. Jarvis Cannon, he'll vouch for this shit to this day. Jarvis Cannon was about 300 pounds. I'm like, y'all seriously? I'm talking about, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm one of the most popular dudes in the school. You know how that shit going, everything like, what? Everybody like, and so I'm like, no, I'm not racing this nigga. Bro, you know, everybody, you know, because we all friends in middle school. Yeah. Everybody, man, race the nigga, man. This nigga's mad at me and shit. Kalai, oh my God, they mad. Like, bro, I'm like, so I race the nigga, bro, I'm jogging and shit. And the nigga beating me. Man, I got everybody behind me pushing me, trying to, bro, run and shit. Like, I'm like, no, bro, they playing me, bro. And I didn't really think they was going to cut me. Them niggas cut me, bro. They were like, yeah, your ass done. You just ain't in it. I'm like, okay. So that killed me coming into basketball. I just won't focus. We get to basketball, I'm ready to play. I go to trials and everything. I got down. Yeah. That nigga like, you don't got no grades. I'm like, just killed myself. So I ended up back to rep. You know what I mean? So after that shit just killed me, bro. Like, that killed me, bro. That shit killed me. Like, my middle school shit, oh, boy, that killed me. Cause
and you was at River.
We talk about that to this day. That's the funny thing. Like, we had so much fun at that time, and then we just talk about like my guys. They were like, boy, we all would have played that basketball shit. We could have, because everything we did that year, we was second place. Right there. You know what I mean? Like, just certain things we didn't. Certain people just didn't take it. I ain't take the football shit serious, the basketball shit serious. I ain't saying I would have been the, but certain shit I did. That's why they wanted me on the team so bad, because I was the hype man on the football team. Like, when we walked to the field, I'm doing the same, hitting the pads and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just certain shit I brought to the team, like, niggas, they knew, you know what I mean? So, that's what just killed me with middle school, like, I won't in shape, I won't right, you know what I mean? So, that's how it went.
That shit happens.
Hell yeah.
So, going into high school, did you have the same mindset about your grades? Like, what was
now I had the grades, so, coming in at the end of 8th grade, I got the grades right, but I won't in the shape though. I still want in the shape. I could play, but I want in no good shape to play. So I can remember coming in the 9th grade trying to play. I knew I was like, shit, I'm out of shape, but fuck it. I mean, still. And I had a horrible trial. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I can't run with these niggas. Like, I can play like in a half court setting. Hell yeah, I can play ball, but we were running full. I couldn't. That shit was just like, damn. I had to come with that realization, like, damn. And I cried. I remember getting cut, coming to that car. My mom picked me up. I cried like a motherfucking baby. Yeah, my mom talk about that to this day. Like, she'll tell you, she's like, that's the point. She's like, I was hurt. She was like, I was hurt for you. Like, it's, like, she was like, that dream, you know what I mean? Like, but I knew I had to stay tight to basketball. So the next day, I ended up going hollering right to the JV coach. Like, he was like, I was going to come right talk to you. And I'm like, damn, for what? What made him say that? You know? I was like, look, I'll do the stats. Like, so I ended up doing that for the next year. That was me. I was making sure I had to be tight to the game. I was doing the stats. That was the next thing for me. Doing the stats. You know
so you just stuck to the stats. Did you do that for all four, or did you ever?
I did it for the JV my freshman year, and then the varsity. I'm just on the bench and shit. You know what I mean?
So you was like an assistant player, student coach.
But I'm not. Yeah, and niggas would be like, I wasn't a nigga like if around the school to this day. Niggas like Tyler played, Jody played. They gonna say that. They like, this nigga played. because the way I moved and carried around, I wasn't the nigga. Niggas ain't throw the jerseys at me and shit like that. It was just like it was the respect they knew. Yeah. I love basketball. I'm just around it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. That shit was just weird. Like niggas just showed me love when it came to that. Like, so I was just doing the stats for JV, and then varsity I'd just be on the bench. Locker room halftime come, and I'm going right in the locker room with and hit and just sitting. I'm just listening to what the fuck baby say. Like, you know what I mean? I just was latched on to that shit, bro. I don't know.
So what was some of the players at River while you was there?
Mike Bynum was like, when I got there, Mike Bynum was. It was time. Well, really, it was Spady and Mike Bynum's time. You know, you like, damn, Quentin Spady. I seen coming from the middle school, being one of the top 8 graders. If they weren't even ranked him at the time, but he would have been ranked in the nation for sure. And it was like, damn, they young, they sophomores, and they coming to be, you know what I mean? They on varsity now. Spady was already on varsity. Now Mike Bynum and Trayvon, all these guys stepping in. So it was like, I'm watching these guys, and they look like grown men already. These sophomores, these niggas got down, you know what I mean? Trayvon 6'2". I'm motherfucking in shape and shit.
I had one of my old good friends, who went to River. He said if you couldn't bench 135, you couldn't be on the varsity
team. Wasn't playing. No, and I'm talking about if you didn't have straight backs, you're not playing varsity. I seen niggas have dread. My nigga Chris Rock had his dreads like this shit. Ended up every motherfucking game had them shits straight. We had to get them shits break. Like it was that. Like maybe won't like motherfuckers was not. Yeah, and if you won't hit that 135, you're not playing varsity.
That's crazy.
You're not playing it. I don't give. Hey, bro, that shit was serious.
That's crazy.
I seen niggas worry about that, like who can really hoop, and like I don't know if I can hit that 135 though. And that shit was, but that was a. Now that I look back on it, that was a. I gotta, you know what I mean? That was another shit. So a nigga be like, look, I gotta get to this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You need that as a programmer. I'm pretty sure when you played with Tallwood, it was certain shit. Come on.
You
gotta hit these points, bro. Because if not, then what are you chasing? You don't have shit to chase.
But it's crazy because you can't even think to do that right now. What? You say I gotta cut my what? Principal office. You
and the principal said, what are you doing with the kids? They're gonna really talk to you about what you're doing with your program. This shit is different, bro. Yeah. Really different.
But I feel like it's definitely hurting the kids. But they don't see it until they graduate, and then they like, damn, what now?
That's why you gotta respect like the Steve Smiths at Oak Hill. They had to go to a spot where they can weed out all that shit and let me have my boys. You know what I mean?
I feel like Coach Rob do that last time. It was like,
right.
Don't nobody say
let me have my boys. Like certain ADs and principals, they got it. You know what I mean? But you gotta at the same time. I be looking at some of these coaches. You gotta gain the respect of the other community as well. You can't just you gotta, hey man, I'm gonna be coaching or something. Some of these like Mabry used to do that. I done seen them talk to people parents and this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? You gotta do that sometimes. Can't just be coming here yelling and rah and then everybody don't respond to certain shit. Yeah. That's another thing about coaching. You gotta know who you can yell at, who you can't. How that shit goes. So I be seeing a lot of that. Some of these coaches can't read people.
Yeah. You know that's true. Before you got to River, I know there was some tough players. I know they got Frank was there. What's his name? Brandon
Smith.
Yeah,
Brandon Smith was a problem.
How did you ever like look up to any of those?
See, the B. Smith shit, I caught the tail end of it, and then he left. So I'm like, who the hell was that? You know what I mean? Like I probably seen like a game or two. I'm like, who the hell is that? Then I would see him at the rec all the time. So then it's like, oh, I'm right here next to this nigga. Nah. And then you seeing that shit, you like, nah, this nigga different. You know what I mean? Like seriously, he different. And then at the time when I'm saying I'm not knowing because this was 05 when I first seen him, you know what I mean, 04, 05 seeing him. This the not really knowing about the scouting era yet. I don't think even Ryan was probably just started.
Ryan was like 06, 05.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they out yet. So not knowing he ranked in the nation at this time. Like you know what I mean? Like this nigga, you know what I mean? And at the time everybody's coming to the Rex.
Yeah.
You're gonna catch some good rec and you're gonna see like I done seen Kelly at you know what I mean? Like you're gonna catch this shit like whether they're gonna be outside or like you're gonna catch him. I know Mike Scott, I done grew up with him. He used to come there. His dad used to work there.
Yeah.
Seeing him and Frank every fucking day. going up the court, they battle. You know what I mean? So just, it was, bro, that era was different. Just seeing, like you say, the different dudes, Andre Allen, brother Ant Allen, Lil B, Brian Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, and the thing about that era, like I'm gonna say again, they would come back to the rec. And like, you just gonna see them on Friday night.
Yeah.
They gonna be at the rec and they gonna hoop with us, bro. And they trying to bust our ass and get up. Bro, I can remember Lil B, come on, Ty. Soon as they come in the gym, everybody, yo, let's go. Come on, y'all warm up, let's go. Like, they was making, like, we about to play. Like, ain't no everybody just, nah, come on, let's go. Everybody. Nah, you know what I mean? It was different, you know what I mean? But those were the guys. Those
Yeah.
were the
like
guys.
The big homies.
Those were the guys.
Dude, I
Jarrell Jones, shout out to all of them, too.
I noticed I don't really hear y'all talk about Alonzo Mourning. Don't nobody really talk about Alonzo Mourning.
Shout out to Alonzo though, for real, and he's a legend, and I'm gonna always say he Chesapeake and in real, but yeah, he's a Miami guy. For real, he came to Inner one time when I was my 4 years.
Okay.
One time he did come in there in the middle of the day. He came to the office and he didn't acknowledge no students. Didn't talk to the basketball team. How you know how you come and don't talk to the basketball team? He gave us 2 jerseys. That's it.
Yeah, the ones that I know. I noticed that when I went to the game, when I think when y'all played Tallwood, and I was like, damn, I forgot he went here. They got his jerseys hung up and stuff.
Right, he was up there.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But nobody ever talking about him.
He used to bring the camp back, and we can't forget about that. He used to do the Alonzo Summer Groove at Inner River High School in the early 2000s. He did. I don't think he was getting the love he ever support. He wanted, I believe.
Okay.
I believe. Because I remember going to probably one of them to him. They probably won't. He ain't really though at the end of the day, like, you gotta make it memorable for the kids too. Bring in some Eddie Jones and Tim Hall, you know what I mean? Like, you have to show these kids something different too, bro. Like, I understand something probably happened with him in administration. You never know. You know what I mean? With shit like that. But he could have, never, I don't like to say that, but I know if I was in the position, I would have tried to reach back more. Because you had some, like the Frank had said, you heard about him? Like, goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. It was
just Rob Strickland.
Yeah.
It was plenty guys, like, after that. The David Selby's in. What? These guys in the 90s, you know what I mean? The David Selby's, you ain't hear about this? Went to Bradley. You ain't hear about this?
Y'all had some female
Jason
that was going crazy too, right?
Bro, we got Shanice Fuller, Tiffany Green, you remember T Green?
Mm-hmm. She coached now, right? With y'all, yeah, I saw that.
You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers was real ballers, you know what I mean? And it just, the support he ain't. Shout out to Zoe, but nah. He didn't give us nothing.
That's crazy.
He didn't give us nothing. He did go to the rec too. He signed some shit at the rec. He used to go to the rec, so you can go to the rec and see he signed some shit. You know what I mean? So,
the rec era. You been to the rec lately?
No, yes, that's how they redid it. They redid it because somebody ran into the motherfucker, yo. Somebody ran a car through that motherfucker, yo. Yeah.
Somebody probably paid somebody to do that shit.
A lady fell asleep at the wheel, they say,
okay.
and ran through that motherfucker, bro.
Shit. Well, high school era. So the whole time you was just like basically like a manager on the team. How did that go for you?
The best. That was the best experience for me. It was like a nigga. It was like when a nigga be injured and he be like, yo, that was the best thing. Now I can come off when I come on the floor now I got a bit. That was the best for me. When I ended up really getting a growth spurt. Mm-hmm. So towards the end of my high school career, I'm finally getting taller. I was always short and chubby. So now I'm getting taller and now I'm starting to thin out a little bit. So now I can play. I'm playing. So my senior year, I can hoop. Now I can run and shit with niggas. So I play in the student faculty game. Fuck them up. Them niggas, boy, God fucked them up. And they brought Lil B out there. They cheated. Them niggas brought Lil B. Mm-hmm. The nigga that used to play, he ain't teach not one goddamn day in the school.
Yeah.
Bro, I had 22 points. I went crazy, bro. And Lil B to the point where Lil B was like, in the middle of the game, you can ask him like, why you ain't play? That's all I ever. That's the shit I do. You know what I mean?
That's all you need.
That's all. That's the shit I do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that was the shit. You know what I mean? For me, because even after school, I had to make sure, like, even if I ran into a nigga that I seen and I remember him playing, I was gonna fuck them up. Because I remember seeing you. I remember everybody. That's why they say that, man. Like, those 4 years, I remember every nigga that played for. I can remember, like, I could. That's why it was so easy for me to hoop league. All I need to see certain names. I'm like, okay, I remember the school and shit. Yeah. Some niggas determine, I'm like, how the fuck you know I'm in it? Yeah. I remember you, bro. I remember. If you was in my 4 years, yeah. I remember you. You know what I mean? Because that's what that perspective gave me. I was able to see the game totally different. So when I played, niggas be like, what the fuck? Because I saw that game from a different, and hearing the coaching from Mabry, and then seeing certain shit, like, oh, the little shit do matter. The little, if I step here, use that hand, like, little shit there, like, I was like, okay. I saw the game from a different perspective, bro. Like, that was the best thing that happened to me.
What type of coach was he?
When I look back on it, at the time, I thought he was the best ever. Now I look back, he's still the best ever. But now I look back on it, didn't know the X's and O's that much. But he could disguise that by pushing you to get everything out of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, some guys can't write up the best, and you don't need that all the time. You know what I mean? But to get you to play your hardest, he could do that. He could do that. So that could overrule a nigga drawing up the most intricate play and saying, oh, this gonna get a nigga open every time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To get you, though, that's how I felt like Coach Little was a middle school football coach. Like, he could get you to run through a wall for him. So that play gonna work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, nigga, we believe in this nigga so much. We gonna, you know what I mean? That's what made him Brown. That's what the coach he was.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
So before we go out of high school, what year you graduated?
2010.
Okay, so you 3 years younger than me. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you got to see Jared and Tom when he was at Tom. Okay. So what, I know you said you ain't play high school, and like, when we played, like, all season, we played at City View Park. I know City Park, Chesapeake City Park, used to go hard for y'all. Can you describe a little bit about that?
Oh, man. I remember coming to...
Because they still be outside to this day.
Chesapeake City Park, City View. Chesapeake City, it was funny, though, because it's like, it's in a good area. Mm-hmm. But a motherfucker, I done seen so many motherfuckers punching their shit out there. It don't make no sense, bro. Like, because you get motherfuckers coming from everywhere over there, because the courts, you got 3 good full courts. Well, 2 3-point lines. Yeah. And that shit drawn out nice, so you going to get the wreck from everywhere. But that was that shit was serious, bro. That City Park was serious, man. I was missing work to go to goddamn play at City Park, man. That's how serious that shit was, bro. With me at one point, I was calling out. I was fuck it. I work tomorrow, goddamn. Nigga, that shit was the best for me. 2015, I was tripping some days. That nigga, I was like, dog. The competition was that good to me. I was like, dog, I got to, like, I got to go out there, bro. Like,
that was our last resort now. Like, when we played that City.
I broke my leg out there. 2021, I think. That was a bummer. I broke my fucking leg out there. I'm talking about a day pack everybody out there balling. I'm talking shit.
If it's nice outside, they out there.
Oh,
for sure.
We winning. I'm busting ass. Hey, man, I never get that shit. I just scored. Boom. Go down talking shit. And like, Shrunk, I never get it. A little one, like, yeah, Shrunk, watch your feet. You travel. Bitch, I ain't travel. You talking shit like that. You know what I mean? Whatever. Y'all niggas, yeah. Y'all just running on my way. I just got on the court or whatever. Them niggas had just won. So I'm really talking shit now. I just scored twice, boom. Then I get it one more time. I was gonna score this shit because I get that shit. I'm coming down the lane and the nigga standing right in the lane. But then I'm looking him off and I just get the shit and I take off on his ass. He standing, that nigga didn't jump. That nigga just swipe. And that shit hit my motherfucking hand and I'm going up and that shit was like mirror match. You know how mirror match? You know the beginning of the mirror match shit to come on? That shit was slow like that. I was like, what the fuck? I can see everything. And I was just going goddamn parallel. As soon as I put my foot down, bro, I was still going up for the layup. This shit was crazy. And I got hit like that. And I got there. Now I'm parallel. I'm like, oh shit. It's either fall on my ass or try to goddamn, I don't know what I was just put my foot down and soften the blow. Yeah. I put that foot down was the worst thing ever. That shit said, I just heard the whole court say, oh. I knew it was bad. And I grabbed the shit and I was like, I was like, oh yeah. And I tried to stand up and I felt that shit crumble. I was like, oh. I'm in trouble. I broke my fibula, bro. Broke the fifth metatarsal and tore every fucking ligament in my goddamn shit. Mm. And I still be out there in the court now. And that shit, the doctor's like, yo, this one of the worst shit's out. I was like, what? Like, that shit was what? It was like, bro, I was out of work for 7 months.
Damn.
That shit was serious, bro. So
7 months is crazy.
But I needed it because, like I told you, my priorities weren't right at the time. I'm taking on work to go play basketball. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Got a daughter. You got, you know what I mean? So I needed that. That shit set me down and put me some focus. And now I'm able to do, because I want to be able to do the hoop league and shit like that, bro. I wasn't focused. You know what I mean? So
damn.
That was a time where I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even doing the music or nothing. Like I was supposed to be doing. Like, you know what I mean? So I needed it.
When did y'all form MAG at the time?
So MAG was it's funny, that shit started when I was in middle school and Franklin was in high school. That shit was basically, we talking about condoms, bro. We talking about the man of condoms, bro. We thought that shit was sweet, you know what I mean? Like, we got the man of condoms, nigga. We the mad nigga, so that's what that was. So then it evolved when you start trying to take it to a business side and start doing other things, so.
Yeah. And who's a part of that altogether?
Well, with the group will always be me, Jamal, Chef Jam, my man Champ, Vinny Golf, Joe Hester, coach of the, Nazareth, Frank Hester, and yeah, that's right. And I'll say Dre Island too, for sure, because Dre Island was definitely in it with us. We don't hang out as much as we used to, but we always still chop it up, so. But I still say Dre Island as well.
It seems like y'all still do a lot of shit together, man.
Hell yeah. I'm just speaking on that one individual, like Dre Island, like, he's married now, and all of us got out, Joe married, but I just, we ain't seen him much of him like that, but he been coming around more now because we been doing the workout, so it's funny how this shit go, like, it'll always be, you know what I mean?
So you got a business out there, those like your core people.
Yeah, sometimes now as I get older, bro, when it comes to business, I try to, I'd rather do business with business-minded people. I don't always want to do a friendship thing, man. Because sometimes it get tricky, bro. Mm-hmm. That shit get tricky, you know what I mean? So I like to kind of, now if it makes sense, let's do it. Mm-hmm. But if it's going to be something very tedious and we both going to be feeling very emotional about it, I kind of want to step away from it. Let's keep our friendship, you know what I mean?
So is that when y'all first formed MAG, is that when you started rapping as well?
That was, I would say, started it. I would say that.
Because you was the rapper of the group, right?
Well, I would say that started. I would say that started. Yeah, I would say that started for sure. Yeah.
What made you want to start rapping?
I got just had a love for music, dog, and I still do.
Mm-hmm. I
still have a love for music, bro. It just, when shit, like I say, shit just get tricky, bro. It'll get tricky, and I'd rather keep genuine friendships than lose out on my nigga. I'd rather keep everything the way it was, and go forward, and everything will be, niggas are very, you know what I mean? Like, we could go forward, but I don't think we'll be going forward together. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather shut down everything at that point, you know what I mean? So that, I'm gonna always love music, but if it's at the stake of losing genuine friendships and shit like that, I wouldn't do it. That's why I'm at that. For sure. But so that's saying that I'm gonna get back to it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just wanted to do it a different way.
Music something you can go in and out of.
And music fun. I love to do it because it's fun. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Is fun. You know what I mean? I like to see when I do a song. What get me is when we in the studio and I'm like, y'all niggas hear this shit, and my nigga like, if I get my nigga Lou, I know certain shit. If I get him going, I get the other nigga. If I know he say something, because he like younger, different shit. I know if I do a certain track and I'm going for a young sound, and he be like, yeah. I know, I'm like, yeah, I got you. That's what get me. Like, to know that my peers around me, because I know if I can get it from them niggas, everybody else gonna fuck with it. I just gotta get my, you know what I mean, everybody else to around here to fuck with it. You know what I mean? Once my core circle fuck with it, we just gotta market it right and get everything else right. You know what I mean?
It's crazy how hooping and rapping go with.
It's the same, bro. It's the same. You gotta put it in, you gotta go in the gym. You gotta get the jump shot right. The sound, you gotta find your sound. I had to find my like now I know exactly how I want to sound. I know exactly how I want to sound now. It took a minute. Like, I know my ad libs. I know, you know what I mean? Like, if I do a track, I hear a song, all it is now come with a concept, good hook, and some great bars with it, and let's, you know what I mean? Let's do it, you know what I mean? And come with a marketing scheme now, because that's what it's about now, bro.
Now, yeah, for sure.
I can't even make a, you know what I mean? It's like, that's another thing. Like, I got some good shit right now I'm sitting on, but it's like, I don't want to just give it out there and it only go to 5 to 10 people, because you got to market this shit, right, bro? I don't want the people to, because it could happen. You know what I mean? I think it really, when I do it, it could really, but I'm seeing this hosting shit, this shit bringing another energy. So I'm like, maybe if I do this, lean more on this, then it'll be easier for when I do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what Jim Jones be trying to do, kind of. Cause he be like, his wave kind of died, but he be like going into the like music, the vamp life with the sodas and everything. And he was like, once one of that shit start bubbling, the music gonna bubble along. Yeah. Everybody know me from music, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they just want to see you. They want to see you. Yeah, that's all, bro.
Now there's people just interested in you. You know
Come on, bro. That's what it is now, bro. People want to fuck with you. Once they can fuck with you, you got it. You know what I mean? They can relate to you, saying, I fuck with that guy. That nigga there, he cool. Then you can say whatever the fuck you want. Like cussing out now. This motherfucker can do and say whatever he want. He got them. He got their attention.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He has your attention.
What year did Hoop League, when you get the call from Hoop League?
So, what was that, 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm. So what, 2020?
Yeah, right after the pandemic. As soon as we come out of there, right after the pandemic, and it was Frank, you know, he was like, bro, I think you can do something with that over there. I'm like, what are you talking about? They try to get Drake Fleming. They try to get Drake Fleming over there to get on the microphone and shit, man. I don't think you're messing with it for real. I'm like, what? I was like, hey, that's what
I know, right? Because he talk shit, and that's my guy.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah. So let me see this shit. And I had seen video. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I seen my niggas, some niggas that fuck with it is balling and shit. Let me see.
So you ain't know nothing about the Hoop League price.
Well, I ain't.
So that's
I
crazy,
ain't know.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy.
I had heard, but I ain't know.
Mm-hmm.
I heard niggas had told me like 2 years ago, man, come play with me, bro. Niggas was telling me to play. I'm like, play what? I'm thinking field house. The whole time, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that Friday night. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they gave it a name now, the Hoop League and shit. That I ain't know, cause there want no footage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Except for now, I look back, Robin and was shooting some shit on their Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, I ain't playing on that shit. So I'm seeing you there. I'm like, all right, this shit might be all right. I think we might have came aboard at the same time. Actually.
Well, the previous year, the competition went crazy, and we walked through that shit. I played it. That was my first year playing in it too, and we just killed everybody.
So I came on your first.
So then I watched the Drew Lee documentary, and I was like, Rob, I'm gonna help you. I was like, I don't want to play no more. This ain't for me. I ain't really know. I'm gonna be like, you want the best players? You need the footage. That's what I do. And
so I really give you and Frank credit because y'all got most of the players. If you really think about it, like I'm pretty sure. I know, yeah.
Everybody just want footage. It ain't.
So, but that gravitated man over there, you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what they need because shout out to Rob and all them guys, but they don't really know the newer guys. And rightfully so, they older. You know what I mean? They ain't know these guys. You know what I mean? So they seeing the guys. I'm saying they went to Oklahoma and shit. Like, damn, for real. I'm like, yeah, you motherfuckers good. You know, so that's why we was on expansion. So now Rob and them get it. Now they get that. Like, yeah, we got to expand. You know what I mean? So it's all about let's taking it there.
So when you first get there, I know you had you said something about Stag.
Oh,
that was the funniest shit to me because I know y'all cool now.
And that was
just you able to like explain that story.
Yeah. That was crazy. And that's my dog now. Like
explain that story because I mean I feel like they never like people in this, and I would just say maybe this hoop in this era, they never had someone talking.
He never.
You know what I'm saying? Like good or bad, they just never had someone talking because I remember there was some lady in the crowd. She was mad. You kept calling the dude JJ.
Oh, Mama came, and she came to me after the game.
It's like, bro, it's all love. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And I love that shit.
Yeah.
And I take it all on, bro, and I love it. But that stag shit was different. He had that's the only time I'm like, nah, I got it. Nah, fuck that. You got to, and I don't give a fuck. My daughter over here, bro. This nigga looked at me and said that out of his mouth. I'm like, nah. Fuck this game. Bro, I immediately went over and I was like, bro, what the fuck, who you talking? Like, I just couldn't believe it. But I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Eventually.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen because the way I was going, and that was my first year, and I had to come like that because niggas like, who is this nigga? You know, everybody was like, who is this nigga? And I was just coming at niggas, and so you had to either. It was like I was thinking like they gonna respect me or they not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and there's only one way to do it. I can't be this. I gotta be the same way with everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what niggas fucked it with. Like after they seen like, if you fuck up, he on you.
Yeah.
Give a fuck who he was. Marcus Fisher did something. Try again, motherfucker. Like I'm just on everybody. So, but the Key Stash shit, I said he looked like a motherfucker. I said he looked like your boy from the Book of Clarence, which is Lakeith Stanfield, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker looked right at me and said, something. I said, bro, what? I said, again, on the mic, I said, what? And that nigga said it again, something. I said, yeah, it's over. All that shit out there. But I said, bro, we like, and I just couldn't believe, you know what I mean? And then after the shit though, after the game, I walked right to him. I had to make sure that cause that was another thing. It was like, if I let that slide, then everybody else gonna try that shit with me, and I can't have it. You know what I mean? So I walked right to him like, bro, holler at me, bro. You don't know who the fuck I got in here, or you don't know who I am. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I won't disrespect you, bro. I'm just doing what they got me in here to do. And he was like, bro, I respect that. I ain't know what you was in here doing. You know what I mean? I thought you was in here trying to play. I said, bro, play you. Come on, bro. I do everybody the same way. He was like, yeah, I respect that. So ever since then, we dapped up. And then what really got him, once I seen this play and I gave him that nickname, that's when me and that nigga was able to, you know what I mean? He could see like, oh, this nigga really ain't trying to, you know what I mean, carry me. You know what I mean? Like, I gave you the name all pure. I seen you do something. I just said Showtime. It won't know me looking for a name for him. No, it just happened. You know what I mean? Then that shit stuck with him, and everybody else fucking with him off that. They called him that. Yeah. So he, you know what I mean?
You did call him some crazy names. What? Showtime Stad.
Yeah.
The Swan is one of the craziest ones because he love that name now. Dez love that name.
That was big though. That was big because you know Dez ain't a guy that, right? He ain't a guy that, you know what I mean, speak a lot. So one day I just seen he had posted something and I just liked it. And he was like, bro, he inboxed me like, hey bro, you a real one. Like, you got my city calling me the Swan. Like I was like, that was big. You know what I mean? Like for me, I'm like, I just did it because I was just, like I said, I was just watching the game. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, that's what it looked like to me, the motherfucking Swan. You know what I mean? And for it to stick, for them shit to be sticking, I don't be.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
You know what I mean? I just be
sticking though.
I just throw them out there, bro, because that's what I see. You know what I mean? And every time, and I know it was good if AJ got there, because AJ crazy as hell, bro. So if AJ come and he give me that look or something, you know, AJ be like, the Swan? That nigga, hey, I never get the first time I heard this shit, he was like, the Swan? All right, Jody, you trying to go out there with Stephen A? I'm like, yeah, I got him. Like, so that be the shit for me, bro. Like, even you'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you gotta get him, or you'll tell me the interview, you know, you gotta get him. Like, so that me just letting me know I'm in the right direction, bro. Just, you know what I mean? When I see other niggas light up for the shit I do.
What's some other names you got? I know you got.
Oh, the Book of Eli. That's
the Book of
Eli. I think that probably became the one.
Yeah.
After this song, like that was the one. Like everybody, like that's another chapter. The Book of Eli.
Cause you could play on it like as well, yeah.
I want to start doing some merchandise with them guys. I think they could NIL it. I think he could NIL it if he take it to college. The Bluefield.
Don't give him all the sauce, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying that's one, right? You know what I mean? That's one. I'm like, you gonna have to 10% me. I'm just saying, cause you can have it all. Just give me 10% of that, baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's all I want. Eli.
Nah, that's tough.
The Book of Eli, the astronaut. We missed him this year. I used to love to say the astronaut. You know what I mean? I used to love to say that. Showtime, like the miss Showtime and the astronaut this year was crazy. You know, you be saying that all that. I like Zulu from my boy Cam. Cam going crazy.
Cam going crazy in college.
The cold-blooded kid probably my favorite though.
Cold-blooded, yeah. He just hit a game winner too.
And he's cold-blooded. Like, and that be the shit. Like when I say shit, it be for a nigga. It don't be like I'm stretching. I'm going. Nah, that shit. It'll fit a nigga. You know what I mean? So I just have fun with it at the end of the day too, and I'm trying not to repeat shit. At the end of the day, sometimes I do have to be critical thinking with that shit because I done heard a lot of like the Bobito guys shit. I don't follow them shit. I be following them niggas, so I can't say certain shit they say. Yeah, I be wanting to because I want the JUYs. That's not. I want to say all that shit because I done grew up. That's them niggas I. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I do be having to catch myself on the mic at the Hoop League because I be wanting to give you all that street volume.
But how do you do your homework with that? Or do you do any homework like if it's a kid there that you haven't seen play before? Yes,
I had to Google them. Gotta do my research. Especially, hell yeah, I've been. Year one, I was Googling right there. Boom, boom. Who is that? Okay, he's on the motherfucker. Alright, boom. And then I go follow you out through the year to see what you really was. Then coming back next year, build up on your shit. Hopefully now when we get the newer guys in, which I don't think we'll do this year, to get the college guys in, I'm gonna really have to do my research, you know what I mean? Because this shit gonna be vast, you know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting William and Mary and some guys from there and all that shit.
It's gonna be hard. I still don't understand how they can't play or can play because of this not being sanctioned or stuff like that. Because that's the only reason why the D1 kids wasn't allowed to
that's because they charge at the door.
Yeah.
So now they trying to get some things in order so they don't got to do that. So which would I think it makes sense. It has to happen. And I think it's 9-0 almost to me. When you go pro-am, it's like, we got I don't think we have the best players now. You know what I mean? Now when you're saying, you know what I mean, like that's controversial. If you don't have the best player, it's like I don't want to advertise if it ain't the best product. What we doing? They don't advertise the G League like that. You know, and too many G League commercials. But you know it's there, right? You know what I mean? But you want to advertise the best product. That's what you want to do. So I want us to be able to get the best product for the summer. It don't make no sense to see some of the guys I've seen out there over the past 2 years. It's hurting the product. You know what I mean?
So I said the same thing. I'll be like, bro, you gotta start saying no.
Yeah, we hurt the product.
Or at least put you gotta have the collegiate players on your team that's still playing, stuff like that. Because even when I had a pro-am team, I won't play them, but I sponsor one. I had to have people that was currently playing.
On the pros.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even if they was pro or collegiate.
To me, every team should have 2 pro, 2 college, 2 high school.
High school.
Because that kill you.
You can't do high school though.
Why they can't?
They're not supposed to play
in the summer league.
They're not supposed to play.
For real.
If they still in high school, though, they gotta be graduated.
Well, I take those. I take them ones.
They gotta be graduating.
I take those. But 2 pros, 3 pros, then 3 college. Yeah. So that's 6 people in your roster right there. Then you need. See, this the thing. It's only so many Gundies and Marcus Fishers. Yeah. It ain't 20 of them. That's what we gotta. They have to be narrowed down. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they have to be Marcus Fisher and Gundy. They got to be that level play. You know what I mean? And those street balls that everybody know they can pull up and play.
I think it's probably just hard because when people think they the one, they don't want to pay to. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the people that's not as good or not as talented. They the ones that they pay to play. You know what I'm saying?
But see, then when you see now, that's why
I feel like you still got to be picky with it though.
Yeah. But see, now if I tell you, all right, well, now we got NCAA, so now Old Dominion, they gonna pay for their guys. It's different. You know what I mean? Like now it's different. You know what I mean? Norfolk State, Hampton.
And then when you do that, bigger.
The stands.
The stands, all of that, and just
every Sunday
people that come to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's something to watch. Now you're giving the audience a show.
It's a different.
On top of what now? Well, what I'm gonna do. See, at some point now you gotta lean on me too much in some of them games. You get what I'm saying? Like Sunday, like I don't want to call out no teams, but some of the matchups now I gotta be funnier. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like now is that what you want? You know what I mean? Or do you want the product to now I can match that? You know what I mean? You don't want me to overshine the product. You know what I mean? You want me to be right in sync with the product. It's like a good song and a good beat and a good artist, bro. You know what I'm saying?
From your first year doing it and from what it was last year, have you seen like growth in it?
Oh yeah, the talent pool has definitely. You gotta say the niggas are talented. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I seen the audience grow. That's what I'm most happy about. Like you seeing the audience grow, and now I'm seeing the people like we get to now. They just wanting more. Mm-hmm. And the thing now is they want the best. That's what they asking for. Mm-hmm. It's like they asking for the final. It's like LeBron. They want to see LeBron meet Kobe back in 2007. Yeah. That's what they asking for, bro. Now we need the best of it. Y'all giving us. It's a hell of a setup. Y'all got the jerseys. Y'all got the camera. We got everything there. The microphone man. Now you got the goddamn setup. We can ask for the gym. We got everything. Now we need the best of the best. And that's gonna take this thing to the next level. Now you'll see a Sunday where people can't miss it. Yeah. That's what you want. You want people there all day. Yeah. And they can get there. You got good food trucks there. The atmosphere is rocking. You just gotta get now the best player. That's what I think is the next step.
What was some plays in the Hoop League that made you like get out your seat? It was something I had to like put the camera on you.
Bro. Number one play for me gotta be my boy, Adam Grant, man.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, it was the circumstances of what was going on. I'm hearing the chatter. I'm right here. I'm right there on the mic, and I'm hearing him, the chatter between him and who do you do that shit on? Can't think.
Green Cooch.
Yes, thank you.
That's a big dude, man.
Oh,
him and Jaffa.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the chatter. They talking shit. I'm like, okay, this shit good one. Yeah, it's a good one, right? Boom, boom, boom. That nigga, and it was just crunch time. The motherfucking Adam Grant said, yeah, boom, boom, boom. That motherfucker shot that motherfucker and turned around and started popping shit. Then he never saw the motherfucker go down. That shit just, I just lost my motherfucking mind, bro. I was like, that shit. That's my type of, you know what I mean? That's the type of basketball I like. You know what I mean? Like
that's the type of basketball every game should be like.
That's what we have to have. You know what I mean? Where it's like every game is like, I'm about to show you I'm better than you, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I want that for the players because that's what's going to get them. Some of these guys like a Sean Sanders and a Tylee Old. That's what's going to get some of these dudes that look. Mm-hmm. They have to play against better competition. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's going to get them to the next level. You know what I mean? So, the Dez League Gundy shit.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Damn, that that shit seemed like it was last year. That's how I got that relevant that much.
My man Joe from PA, he called me Black Joe. He called me when it happened. Cause he be working Sunday, so he don't be there, but he watch all the games.
Yeah.
He called me. He was like, cause that was when I was doing the jerseys.
Yeah.
And I had made the Princess Saiyan jersey.
Yeah, you had
with
guns.
guns. He called me and was like, "Hey yo, you gotta take Guns Flowers back." He said you gotta take Guns Flowers back. I was like, come on, man. Everybody get got.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing I ain't like about Guns, I ain't seen him since on the Hoop League. He gotta come back just cause
he be watching.
He watching and he comes to games, but he didn't suit up after that. He was done. Like that shit retired him from the Hoop League. Nah, Guns. That motherfucker got you with the skirt, the step back. Oh, damn, that was terrible. Who else had something? Oh my God, the boy John Tez Raspberry, the alley oop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was crazy. Like when the other dude jumped, it was like he stepped on him. Like that went to another level. The whole and then got that was 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that was the first.
Oh my God, if that shit would happen at 1 o'clock, we would have had that. Would have been a crazy highlight.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I think one of the craziest shit was fucking Ray break the goddamn Ray. And then we go to the next gym and the fucking lights come on. You can't.
Bro, we
make
need to
that shit
document
up.
that. I really want to.
That shit was crazy.
You have to. That's something you should take on. You should do, bro. You should
That shit
do
was
because the
crazy.
way you did that one clip too,
Oh, yeah.
of how you, bro, that was a hell of a day. Like that was crazy, bro. Like that shit was crazy. Like that's a documentary day for us. Like that nigga broke the room. What? And then we go in. No, you telling me what? Lights off? What?
Yeah,
What are the odds of that?
And everyone was storming and nothing.
I mean, a beautiful day, bro.
Beautiful. They said it was an accident somewhere.
And I'm mad because that was gonna be a. Oh, that was the day. That I didn't want to. Okay, the other one. Once I saw Matt Coleman, I was like, oh. That day that we had it, that was gonna be a fucking ball. The way that shit was going, ooh, the way that shit was going, it was like, hold up, dog, hold up now. I don't know what. I ain't know who was gonna win. I ain't know, bro, because it was back and forth.
My thing is, they was everybody. Well, Rob was saying that everybody was complaining about it. No, we should win, blah, blah, we should win, or we can't do it on this day. So then he made those stipulations that, hey, give whoever you want, blah, blah, blah. And then everybody, whole team was there the next day.
See, that's what I was trying to.
Like, why you your whole team there
I'm trying to tell
Sunday?
Bro, like, you gotta understand, when it comes to a championship, bro, everybody showing up.
That's
ain't
crazy.
No giving nobody no pass on that, but I get it. At the same time, I did understand because motherfuckers was hooting and hollering like they weren't gonna be there. So they were seriously hooting and hollering.
Everybody was there.
And everybody was there, bro. And then you added Matt Coleman. That was like,
and Chris Clark.
That was ridiculous. You should have gave Chris Clark the Coleman. I was like, come on.
Yeah, you should have put Chris Clark on what's the name of the team.
He should have been on Coleman, but and then it was just like. Nah, bro, we had the real championship. The energy was there, bro. That energy was, and don't get me wrong, the energy was there when we went to Atlanta Shore. It was a good vibes. I loved it in Atlanta Shore too, by the way. That was a different feel.
Yeah, I feel like it should be there all the time.
Yeah, it's a different feel.
I know they got maybe they gonna talk to the coach this year, but it should be at Atlanta.
It's a different.
The court
feel.
is bigger.
And a tighter atmosphere.
Yeah. Because you only got the one side. The bleachers ain't so crazy. They just got a better setup there for me. And then, I think it'll be financially better as well.
I think it's cheaper.
Yeah. That's why I just say financially.
Yeah.
Because Virginia Beach be taxing.
Bruh.
Virginia Beach tax.
And I know they do.
Virginia Beach be taxing, man.
I know they do. And shout out to Jason Clark for giving, what I mean?
For sure.
I know
if it wasn't for him, they probably...
That's what I'm about to say, bro. I know he put a lot on the line for that. Then we breaking stuff in the house.
I mean, they said it was about to break anyway, though.
Ah, that's ridiculous. They can't do it.
Yeah. You got insurance for that. They'll be fine. But yeah, so what's your future hold for Jody Ryan, man? What you see in the future, man? This summer, the high school, the colleges. You say you about to go to Richmond.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to take it to the next. I just gotta keep going, bro. I think just let me get in front of the right eyes, the right audience. Once the right person see it, you know what I mean. We'll take it to that level. I just want to keep going. I don't think I think the sky is really the limit. Like they be saying that shit, but for me, I can touch a lot of avenues, bro. Like I could be on Sports Center. I couldn't sit up there with Stephen A. and them and talk about goddamn some basketball, be on the set.
You could easily do what Cam and them do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it.
Why I couldn't? That's what I'm saying. Like, why couldn't I be on the set? Oh, when they talking basketball, we talking to Jody Ryan real quick, his insight, and I can give you mine. You know what I mean? We can go on about our day. You know what I mean? And then I can host something. I want to be able to, just get around it, bro. Hopefully, get into one of these arenas, maybe the Wizards, the Hornets, or something. Do the announcement for the arena announcement or something. Just work my way into this shit, bro. I want to be a personality, for sure. You know what I mean? So
would you rather host? I know you do like the rapping contest and shit like that, or party or sports.
I like it all, bro. I feel like I can do it all. I feel like, I'm like a Jamie Foxx type vibe. I could do it. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do them both. Mm-hmm. Like a music show, music award show type vibe. You know what I mean? But I want to get back to doing my own music as well. But maybe some acting as well, something like that. Like play some roles.
So we got to talk about, lastly, How Much the Hoops, your pod.
Homage Hoops. Yeah, I had to retool it. So I'm really now it's gonna be called the sit down, but it's gonna be the sit down, and I'm gonna have different settings. So it'll be the sit down with Jody Ryan, and I'm gonna have so when I sit down with my basketball players, it'll be the sit down, and this will be the Homage Hoops. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Episodes of it, and then I'm gonna have my gridiron great side where I talk to my football guys, and then regular personalities of people who just doing. Or very successful people in the community as well, or just successful at all. You know what I mean? Like I know owners of lounges and funeral homes and shit like that. So just want to be able to talk to everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of just boxing myself in with just sports. You know what I mean? Let them know that everybody. It's a lot of people out here successful, and I can sit down with them for sure with anybody. And let's have a conversation.
I only like the basketball. I'm a basketball guy.
Yeah, bro.
But nah, we both interviewed Dez.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dez. And when I was watching him on yours, like anytime you bring up, bro, NC State, bro, his whole mood changed, bro. Yeah. That's when you know that shit like really fucked.
Yeah.
That shit, I know that shit really bothered me. But that was one of my favorite episodes. And then one of my favorite scenes was you with Coach
Corbett.
No.
Clint.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
And this nigga sparking up.
Yeah, man.
And you know that man is godly.
But I talk to him. But you know how I do But you know how I do with all my guests.
At least it could have been a cigar.
I try to talk to y'all before and say, look, if you don't mind, I won't. You know what I mean? But on my show, that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? On my show, because I just like to be authentic and genuine, bro. I don't want anybody to be like, he being... When Jody do this, I was like, well, yeah, if I'm having a conversation with a motherfucker, I'm probably going to be smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
Especially when we talking some real shit, I'm going to probably be smoking a blunt. And that is, so I just want to always be authentic because when I get them smoking and shit like that, when I'm having a conversation, when I'm talking, I tend to come with some better questions as well. You know what I mean? Like, you said, what? Oh, you went, goddamn, what made you do that? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, we got into it with the season 2 shit. I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like, it was some of that shit was 101. I didn't know all that shit. All of it was 101. I'm thinking some of it. All that shit was. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's just me, bro. You know, that's just part of me. You know what I mean?
So what was some of your favorite guests that you had on the show so far? Yeah.
Probably my brother Joe. I'm gonna release that one soon. That's the best to have Joe perspective because, to see, us, boys and men, you know what I mean? And he not a guy that always talks like that, you know what I mean? To bring himself, to be vulnerable like that, to let everybody else in. You know, he to talk to me. And some of the shit he said, we ain't even talked about on the show. So that shit was just like, damn, that was good. He giving it to me. You know what I mean? Like, that was damn near therapy, for, you know what I mean? For him and me, you know what I mean? So that was good. Frank, that was great. Because he was able to release. I got to see him to release himself, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm doing it for too, because a lot of, like, B. Smith, I could see it, B. Smith needed to get that off from his point of view.
Every time I, like, bring some of the people that I feel like a lot of people, like, look up to, like, John, or, like, Guns, Fish, they be scared to talk about it, bro. Or they, like, it's still, like, and it just still hurt.
Yes.
But I feel like that hurt gonna help somebody.
That's what they have to understand.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna help more people.
That's what I wanted to tell John Gilchrist. Like when he had shared on the story, he was like, if I did it, and I lost a lot of money. Well, John, you got to help the next kid to understand what you did. Because it's a lot of them. It's a lot of John Gilchrists.
It's 1,000 of them.
And
it's millions.
you have to tell why you were able. Bro, now you're coaching Ashton Walker. We want to see. Like it ain't like you in hiding and you some guy, bro. You giving that knowledge to somebody because you're coaching. So
they
don't know your story. That's what I'm trying to say. Now if you telling me, I don't even think they know you was in Maryland. You played in a fucking John Gilchrist. You played in the first Jordan Brand Classic. I seen that shit on ESPN. I'm watching ESPN The Life. You remember ESPN The Life? I'm watching that shit. It's you played with what? Melo. It was fucking Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, Sean May. Bro, you playing with all you there. You on that level. Bro, you have to tell these kids what happened. What you've done. You should be moved on from that.
I know. I wanna do a documentary. I know he don't want to be involved, but I'm gonna try to get everybody around him to talk about it.
Yeah, he got to speak. I mean, I think eventually, I think we just need to chop it up. I think he got to understand, once he understands that point of view, like what you're saying, like it ain't about you, bro.
I ain't never seen him play in high school. I got cards of him, man.
You, I tell you what,
like,
how was it? Let me ask you that.
So when I first moved there, that's all Darius talked about. Every guard, he was a guard, used to compare to John Gilchrist. Yeah. They thought I looked like him. They thought I was my cousin. And I wore number 11. Yeah. He was wearing number 11 at Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, they thought I was kin to him, but I wasn't, or whatever. And then me coming from New York, you know, I was like Bassy and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just everybody get compared to him. It was him, and then Stanley kind of did his thing, but I think Stanley more had an impact at Lansdowne and then the Filipino community.
Right.
John we just call him John. And you know who you talking about.
Come on.
How many people in this world named John?
Bro, he was ringing from, he ringing from, like you said, bro, everybody knew exactly, from Chesapeake. You know that John, like, when he come to the gym, niggas whispering. You already know that John Gilchrist, bro. What? And I'm talking about, a nigga said, who? Where you at? I done seen niggas back there, where you at? Oh, that's John Gilchrist. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? And then when you get in the court, trying to work your ass, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he was different, bro. Yeah. John was different. He got to tell that story.
But then Guns, too, because, you know, Guns was big in that street ball market when N1 and stuff was hot. And then I think everybody in Virginia wants to know Marcus Fisher's story.
Got to.
Like, it's no way he's the NBA basketball player, bro.
Bro, it's pretty crazy. I'm going to tell you, man. The first time I seen him, I was like, who the hell is that? I've never seen him play. Who is that? Yep. Every program, I was like, who the? They just called him Fish. It was like Fish. Yeah, that's Fish. I'm like, bro, you got to understand how serious your game was. Fish, you played in the TBT. You have no resume. Yeah. They let you play with Frank, Jaquan Parker. Bro, you had no resume. And you was killing out there.
And then he went to prior to that, he went to the North Carolina Pro-Am and won MVP of that.
I saw that shit. Yeah, like John Wall and all them niggas out there. He was killing. He was killing. That shit on YouTube.
We need to know his story, man.
He has to talk about it.
I feel like he's just scared to tell his story.
He's still in the shape to do it. He just didn't want to play the last year. He told me my kids, and I'm just trying to. Bro, he's the LeBron James of the hood. He
still be cooking me at my goddamn job. My job on base. He playing that shit,
bro. So he's still hooping. He the type that he's still hooping. Yeah.
He still get his exercise in.
The first time I seen him play, I was like, that motherfucker is a professional. Like, you can't stop him, bro. The first time it was him. I think they went to the championship and they lost. It was him, Keith Staggs, KJ.
KJ missed the free throws. And
I still be watching that game.
KJ missed the free throws.
I still watch that
game. Coach Clinton
won it. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what. Then they had Stephon Welsh.
Yeah, but he
played that game. That championship game, but during the season, nah. Yeah.
He was on his coaching. That was when he first
started coaching. Plucked. I do remember he plucked Cam though and got the big dunk.
Yeah.
And that kind of took them up. I was like, damn, Stephon's still out here on some shit.
Legend, Woodside legend. About to get another one too.
You think he'll go back to back?
Yeah.
How you feeling about them? What's we call it? John Marshall though on the first.
I didn't get to watch that game.
No, they playing on the first. That's what I'm gonna be in Philadelphia.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a good game. I feel like both teams, like watching both teams, they only play 7 players, both teams. So it's not like they got deep benches. So it's really like
John Marshall. I feel like they can.
They just so big. They bigger than everybody. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite player is their guard, the light skinned kid. He's a shorter. I think he's going to Radford. I think he signed to Radford or.
No, you talking about Richmond.
Richmond,
Aiden,
yeah, he's my favorite player. But I seen him 2 years ago when he wasn't on their team.
So smooth. Where he was at?
Like St. Christopher, St. Agnes, some shit like that.
Oh, he not from
He was a Catholic. It was a Catholic school or something like that. But he a bucket. Like he's.
I see why Richmond winning.
Everybody else just.
I see his
bigger than everyone.
I feel no. I feel you on that, but that Latrell Allman shit might be a little bit.
But even when they played Lansdowne, and Lansdowne got damn near all freshmen on their team,
what was the score?
They was having trouble.
Oh, for real?
They ain't pull away until like the last 3 minutes of the game.
For real?
That's what I'm saying. So when I'm watching that, I'm like,
but I'm gonna be real though. Those freshmen different.
I'm just
gonna
saying,
be real though. I watched
freshmen.
them. I watched that Damian Robinson boy. That boy, the pose, the composure.
Yeah.
That nigga, it's like I said, bro. No, you're not a freshman. Bro, be balling like he's been playing, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
His decision making though. That's what freshmen usually don't. He don't turn the ball over, bro. Mm-hmm. That shit is rare, bro. Yeah. To have the ball in your hand like that, he don't turn the ball over, bro. Yeah. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, nah. But, and he know when you're not stepping up, bow.
But it's still for them to have them freshman bodies. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't got that strength yet. They seniors and upperclassmen.
Nah.
They should blow them out by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
That's why I said our era.
Yeah.
Your ass,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
when my freshman year, I played at Tallwood. Lancetown had seniors. They had Rue Pringle, Mike Anderson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it was
we're not having it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? And there was a 30-pointer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. We own you
early.
Yes.
We had upperclassmen on the team. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not.
That's what I'm saying. It's
different.
You know what I'm saying? It just looked like they just bigger than everybody right now. They need to play somebody that's like got the same strength of body.
When I saw them was 9 in the nation, I'm like, the nation ain't the toughest nation right now. Our 9, in 2010, let's look at the top 25 of the nation. I guarantee you, bro.
That's some crazy people.
You got probably the major D, like it's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm talking about rosters full of Division I. And don't get me wrong, John Washington, all of them D1 though.
They gonna start 5 going D1.
Even the niggas on the bench. I end up Googling them and I was like, damn.
That's crazy. But I love what they doing with the loaded and the John Marshall, Ty White.
Ty White, I would do. Shout out to him for sure.
Before we get out of here, I always ask the person this question. Mm-hmm. Out of all the hoopers you played against, what was the toughest hooper you had to guard or play against?
My toughest coming hand down was BJ Jenkins, bro. When I went to the fucking church on Harlem. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, alright. I'll never forget it. I was like, who was that night? It was Pat, you know it'd be Pat and them motherfuckers. BJ them won, like, they was winning. And then again on the court, and they're like, yeah, you got BJ. I'm like, he don't know who I'm in. This at the time, but I ain't no hoop league, ain't no. It's like 20. He fresh out the fucking G League. I know this fresh out the tour. I'm watching you, nigga. I've been watching. I know what you got going on. I'm like, shit. And BJ, he don't really. BJ got that side look. I come up on him. He's like, whatever. You know how he do. You know how BJ do. Like, check the ball, baby. That nigga get that shit. I'm like, oh, the quickness. I was like, yeah, I don't got it. I'm biting. I respect it way too much. A nigga like, if he go there, he like, I got to try to. He's so quick. That's how your shit was. Like my first time playing get you, I was like, I don't remember this nigga now. Like, I was like, okay. I think it was at the City View, bro. I was like, okay. When I seen that, I was like, I remember this nigga. He went to talk about this nigga. That right to left shit used to kill me. I'm like, and everybody, because you remind me of my nigga Recipe, my nigga Sterling used to have the same. He used to watch all the abs and shit. And he used to just, his shit would be to break it down though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know how Allison, he'll break that bitch down and get a nigga answer. Your shit, boom! You getting right to it shit though. Yeah. Like you, boom! Bro, your shit, I don't know how y'all do that. I always want to be able to, I can't lean with it. It's like, you gotta lean with that shit, bro.
My ankle's fucked up now because of it.
Bro, you have to lean and step with that shit. Like, to make a nigga think you really going over there, bro. That was never mine. I always got niggas on in and outs and fake spinnings. That was always how I got motherfuckers. So
fake spin, that shit weak, bro.
You gotta, but you gotta be a little. See, I used to give you because I'm gonna bump you. Once I bump you, think he going over there. Like, it's no, you know what I mean. But see, you got that boom, like always that dribbling shit. Niggas who could just. That was never me. I had the ins and outs, and I'm trying to get to the lane, cuff the ball and shit like that. Like I want the contact. I can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure.
But BJ Jenkins, bro, at that fucking church. That nigga, and always my nigga Tay Griffin. Shout out my nigga Tay Griffin. He had my number since he was kids, bro. Always, bro. He played varsity. Me and him graduated school together. Still my brother, like my brother, my dog. He still put up on me to this day, but. And a nigga always been shorter than me. The nigga dunk, always more athletic, stronger than me, can jump higher than me. That I'm like, how, bro? How? I'm taller than this nigga. The nigga arms longer than mine. I'm like, how's he better than me? You know, it's just some nigga like, no way, bro. Like, and I never say that to him, like, bro, but how the fuck is this nigga? You know what I mean? Like, he just got my number. You know, some dude just got your number. And that's my guy. That's my guy. Take what's right there. So, number 2, I said.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know,
let him do this. I know we fucked up the first one. Well, I fucked up the first one.
Yeah, we had that technical boy. That cut off on it, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
They cut off on us.
But nah, this is another episode of We Are 757 the show. Appreciate you, my boy.
You already know. It was fun.